I love our new living room so freaking much. I love curling up on the couch in the mornings with my coffee and listening to the birds outside. It's so peaceful. I love getting an armful of sunflowers at the farmer's market and arranging them in a vase on our coffee table. Gorgeous. I love the colors we chose and how they seem to perfectly complement both of our cats. It's already one of my favorite rooms in the entire apartment. But do I have even bigger dreams for the space? Well, yeah. But first, we need a plan. Actually, first we need more coffee, then we'll plan. Oh, here we go. I should have got iced coffee.
Look who it is! Say hi! Everyone's missed you. Mwah. I've missed you.
We're still going through the separation of the cats. They're not quite ready to mix and mingle in the same room just yet. So there will always be one. Nabby is in the front room with the living room and the kitchen. And then Mochi has the back 2 rooms. So you're stuck with me, girl. So if you don't already know, I live with someone now, my boyfriend, Jeff. And I feel like as you design a space in a couple, it's really helpful to have some visuals handy because as in sync as we are, we can't read each other's minds. And I have ideas that I even have a hard time translating and I kind of want to see if they work. So I did some research on like what kind of interior design software is out there where I could make like a floor plan and some mocks. And yeah, I have a floor plan and some mocks now. So I thought I would show you if you want to see. I don't know, do you want to see? Well, it doesn't matter because I'm going to show you anyway. Buckle up. Okay, so this is the floor plan I drew up. The program, if you're interested, is called Spoak. Not sponsored or anything. I was just looking for something that was very user-friendly. I don't have Photoshop. I didn't want to get Photoshop and learn how to use it. So this seemed great. It's $15 a month, but I'm only going to use it for maybe a couple months tops to like get everything figured out. Seems worth it to me. So right over here, we have the 2 windows in the living room. And right by that, we have our sofa. And right behind that, this like caterpillar looking thing, that is our radiator. Next to the couch, we have an armchair and a floor lamp. In the center is the coffee table. Over in this corner, we have a closet. And then our console with a TV on top. Over here is the front door of the apartment. And to the right of that is a little cabinet that I had. And last but not least, over on this side, we have a wall that we need to figure out what to do with. It is 6 feet and 11 inches. So it holds a lot of possibilities and have some different ideas I'm floating around for what to do with that area that we will get to later. And I would love your opinion because I'm kind of stumped, to be honest. Okay, so yeah, that's the general bird's eye view. Let's take a closer look at the couch window situation. Welcome to the best seat in the house, aka our couch. I mentioned this in a previous video, but we got a new couch from Joybird. Same place I got my previous couch, which served me well for many years, but it was time for an upgrade. Seeing as we're a family of 4 now, 2 humans, 2 cats, so we wanted a 3-seater and something in a pet-friendly fabric, most importantly. So voila, we have the Elliott sofa in Harper Cinnamon, which is their performance chenille. And I like it a lot. It is pet friendly. I can attest to that. Both Nabby and Mochi have gotten their claws in here a couple times, even though we were like, no, stop that. But not a thread is out of place. Even their fur doesn't like stick to the fabric that much. Like I give it a good vacuum once a week, but it looks great. Now, do the humans like it? Yes, we love it. It's very comfortable. It's a bit of a firmer couch, which I prefer. I like a firm couch over a slouchy couch. No offense to anyone who loves a slouchy couch. But yeah, it's firm, but it does soften over time. And I feel like, yeah, it's gonna hold its shape really well. And it just kind of goes better with our mid-century modern vibe that we like. If I had to list one con, it would be that the bottom cushion kind of works its way out every few days. And you just have to scoot it back in there. Not the biggest deal, it just takes a minute, and I'm sure I could get some sort of Velcro situation if it really bothered me. So, not too bad. Something that cost almost as much as our couch, maybe I'm exaggerating a little, maybe not, was dressing the windows. Is that the phrase? You dress a window? Got these beautiful custom curtains. No regrets at all. They're beautiful. Absolutely made the space what it is. But they were more of a decorative element. You know, we could definitely, they have a light filtering fabric, so you can definitely, you know, close them. But we have our radiator here that they kind of run up against. And then when you want to use the AC, it would block the airflow. So I felt like a blind or a shade was definitely warranted here. And I got these put in maybe about a month ago. Got them custom made because of these weird little attic windows. Had to do something custom. The measurements were very strange and specific, but they're definitely worth it. I just didn't realize that they would now become like one of the most expensive items in this living room, and might have to be like an heirloom I pass down to my nephews. Anybody want Auntie Kat's custom made window shades? Any takers? Over in this corner, we have my green armchair that was from my old place, but actually right now it's Nabby's chair, maybe forever, because he loves this thing. Whenever we're watching TV, he curls up here, and it's very cute. Initially, I was worried that the green on green would be a little too much, but I think it works because it's a darker shade, and I paired it with this yellow throw blanket and a pillow just to help it pop from the wall a bit. And then here we have Jeff's coffee table, which is really nice. It's real wood topper, and he got it from a seller on Etsy, but we are considering replacing it in the future just because it's a bit industrial style with these legs. And I don't know, I feel like maybe we could find something that's a better fit, something fabric perhaps. But why don't I show you what I'm talking about? Okay, back in the design chair. So while we're in this corner, I did want to show you a little visual mock-up I have going on. Ta-da! I do think that we need some sort of artwork to sit over the armchair. Between the two of us, Jeff and I just have so much wall art lying around, like we need to do something with it. For right now, for this mock-up, I put this print I have. It says Wonder Brewing, San Francisco. Has this beautiful woman in like a red dress and hat. And I just feel like the reds look so nice with the green walls. And the size is also perfect for that corner, so it could be a good match. The walls that come out from the windows are pretty expansive. They're about 5 feet, and I was kind of like throwing around ideas of what to do with that, because on the one hand, I do like it just being really simple and there's not too much busyness, and your eye goes straight to the curtains because those are kind of the star of the show, and a lot of like what we're designing the living room around, because it is such a statement piece. But on the other hand, it is so much wall to not do anything with. So if we did something, I think it could either be a sconce, like a vintage sconce, not something that sticks out much, something like more flat and flush against the wall, or we could do like a small framed print and put it in the center there. I don't know, I've been watching a lot of Caroline Winkler's design advice videos. I know you guys watch her too, because a lot of people have recommended her to me. Love her videos, and I do really like this advice she gives about just like playing with scale, like you have something big and you put a little something small. And I feel like this print could be a little something small. It just kind of like adds a punctuation mark to the space. The coffee table, I have big dreams. I fell in love with a coffee table. Well, I guess it's an ottoman, which we would have serve as a coffee table. This one I found, it's from Room and Board. I really have a thing for stripes lately. I don't know what's going on. I like that this is a subtle olive stripe, and it just seems to really tie in with the paint, but also not clash with the curtains. I don't know, I just really like it. But we could do, you know, there are a lot of options if we wanted to upgrade from our current coffee table. We could get an ottoman that is from Joybird in the same color as our couch. That could be cute. We could, you know, just see what other wood coffee tables are out there. I know there's a lot of like really cute mid-century ones. If we wanted to like, you know, we have a very mid-century modern living room, so it would fit But I do kind of like the idea of having something from a different era, just a different style. I do like this lamp that we have in the corner, but what if it was a beaded fringe lamp? Like, isn't that beautiful? I don't know. I've always wanted a lamp like this. And I think the blush tones of this one is just so pretty with the green. I don't know. It's something to think about. The lamp we have right now is perfectly fine, but it can always go somewhere else and we could have my dream lamp here. That would be for later. Sorry. This is the A-frame in the bedroom, and sometimes I whack it with my hand by accident when I'm sitting here. Better than my head though. I also played around with updating the overhead light fixture, which is the classic boob light. We have another one in the kitchen as well, and one in our bedroom right here. I don't really notice it. It's not like we're ever using the overhead light, and it just kind of fades from view, but it could be fun to swap it with something else. I don't know. If we were bored, if we were like, wow, everything is so perfect in here, how do we make it even more perfect? That could be something we do. But for right now, I don't mind it that much. Something I am really kind of keen to update is the rug situation. Right now we have 2 rugs from my old place layered on top of each other just to give us some coverage of the floor, make it cozy. Sometimes I do look at it though and I'm like, this is an instance of print mixing that I'm not crazy about. I don't know why. It's not bad, but every once in a while it will just bother me. Like, it'll just look really busy, and I do think that a solid color rug would just be better for the space overall. And I was thinking it could be kind of a natural, like light brown, tan, or a mocha color. Something to tie back with the colors in the curtains and really ground the space and, you know, really tie the room together.
They really tied the room together.
Another thing we did shortly after we moved in was remove this closet door and the one in our dining area just to make more space, as we needed to access this to get our clothes. And the TV is right here. So put like a curtain I got from Amazon that serves as kind of the door. I think it looks nice. And I have my clothes and Jeff's clothes in here, as well as some shoes and our luggage. We'll probably organize this better one day. Right now it's kind of a spot where the cats can nap a little when they need some quiet time. But another great reason to have no door, so they can just go in and out as they please. And I couldn't forget the TV. TV is right here. We love our TV. We love watching TV on TV. We love watching movies and shows on the TV. This console we got, which is beautiful, it's from Wayfair. And I believe this is a real wood top, and we liked the style, and we liked that it was curved and not very bulky. Surprisingly hard to find consoles that aren't just humongous. So we wanted something that, you know, you could walk to the closet without bonking your leg, you know, get what you need. However, the TV is a little too big for it, and the legs look a little funny. The top and bottom legs look very similar. I'll show you. I mean, I don't know, you tell me. Something about the top heaviness and then the legs being so identical makes it look off. We're kind of saying it looks AI generated right now. But we have this whole area above we could play with. Ideally, we would get something smaller and mount it, but Jeff has some thoughts on that. So I kind of want him to come in here and explain it to you. Don't be shy. Okay, Jeff, tell the people,
Welcome to Jeff's Corner.
Jeff.
Yes.
Tell the people why we're not allowed to mount the TV.
Oh, right. So we live in a converted attic of a house. That's what this apartment is. And as a result, there are all kinds of quirky walls here. Even the ones that look straight might have another pitched angular thing behind it. So as a result, there are just very few studs in the walls, and for hanging anything heavy, it's just kind of tricky.
So we can't hang the TV.
I don't think it's a great idea, yeah.
All right, what if we got one of those fancy frame TVs? Would that be a problem still?
To
mount.
to mount.
Yeah.
I mean, the fancy frame TVs, I think some of them are a little bit lighter weight, but still not thinking it's the greatest idea. Yeah, there's definitely, I think there's a possibility that we'll find something that is, that's, you know, even better. We have looked a little bit at this very obscure kind of art TV that's not a frame TV called a Serif. That's also made by Samsung. Actually, it's like kind of the right size and kind of like sits on its own little pedestal thing and looks kind of cool. I signed up for a waiting list to hear more about them. Like they haven't discontinued them, but they also don't make a lot of them. So that's one thought.
Well, thank you, Jeff. Thank you for your input.
Sure.
And last but not least, we have the wall on the other side of the room. I don't know what to do with it. I have several ideas and I can't decide which one is best. Right now for this wall, just have a little side table here with a lamp that can go elsewhere, a fan because it's summer and hot as all heck, and Mochi's food area. But it's open real estate. We could do whatever. The question is what? So I'm gonna talk through the different ideas that I have. Option A, we have an armchair and a bookcase. And the bookcase needs to be the right measurements to hold my vintage TV, which is one of my favorite possessions. And I want it on display in the living room so that we can put on black and white movies when we have a party and people can be like, wow, and I know, right? And then we can also add maybe a little radio and plant and books and all that fun stuff. I put these 2 ceramic cats here because I bought some ceramic Siamese cats and they need a home too, so I think they can go on the bookshelf. The armchair, I love that idea because it adds extra seating, you know, it kind of rounds out the room. Like I feel like you're like, seat here, the couch and another seat, like just is a good feng shui possibly. What I want to do is move my armchair from the other side of the room to that area and just see how it feels. Like, does it stick out too much? Like, does it feel right? So we'll give that a go. Okay, so we sat with this for a minute, pun intended, and although the measurements worked out on paper, it just felt off, particularly how far the chair comes out right here. Now we could look at smaller and smaller chairs, but at that point, what if we just got a bench instead? It could have storage inside and still serve as extra seating, or we could get one of those vintage settees. I think that's how you say it. It's a thought. So let's consider this one option A, revised. Option B, we somehow find the perfect mid-century shelving unit. A couple requirements for this. I want it to be freestanding, like it has legs. We would still add something to secure it to the wall, but I don't want it to just be like completely installed on the wall. We can't handle that, like these walls can't handle that. So I do like that this one that I found has legs. I like that it doesn't have a wood backing, that you can see the paint through it. I think it just makes it feel a little lighter, less bulky, and just fits more seamlessly into the space. And I don't want this giant hulking thing. And following along that same advice from Caroline Winkler, we could have a cute little footstool next to it to kind of just add that balance. Something big, something small. That footstool could also be brought out into the main living space by the coffee table if we had guests over and we needed an extra seat. So that could be cute. These things are really hard to find for a good price. I've been finding them, but they are like $3,000. Not to say they don't pop up on Facebook Marketplace for a steal. You just have to really, you know, be checking it every day and be willing to be like, I need it like that, get movers to get it. You know, it is kind of a stressful thing, and I haven't bought anything on Facebook Marketplace before. I'm also going to local, you know, secondhand furniture stores in the area just to see if they have something. We could hold out and hope that we find something perfect like this, but we might be waiting a long time. I don't know. Well, wouldn't you know? That Saturday, like magic, we found the perfect shelving unit at a furniture store in Bed-Stuy. It's called Bedford Galleries, an amazing place, by the way. We fell in love and we're preparing to make them an offer when apparently it got bought today already and returned because it did not fit in the staircase. Whoever bought it, and they had to return it, and that could happen to us. I'm just telling the camera.
Oh yeah. No, but it's tricky.
But yeah, what are you supposed to do? Just like live on the first floor of a mansion that buy anything vintage like this?
I mean, the guy literally just said like, it's for downstairs.
It's for downstairs. It's a downstairs piece. Okay. So yeah, I was clearly disappointed, as you can see, but I appreciated the shop really talking through the realities of moving a piece like this into your apartment. It's solid wood and does not come apart, so yeah, it would be a really tight, if not impossible fit to get it into our unit. Something we did not think through before, and it was a really good lesson to learn. Also, we noticed this type of unit has a back that curves inward, so it would not exactly sit flush up against our wall like we were imagining. And that's when we were like, maybe this isn't the perfect piece for us after all. Okay, so we're not dropping $1,000 today. We were about to, but it's not the perfect one.
No.
We'll know for the future. This has been a really educational trip.
Yeah.
I need an iced coffee.
I was gonna say the same thing, yeah.
Now, there could be a better vintage unit out there for us, something that we could get into our apartment. Not completely ruling that out, but it might take some searching and waiting, possibly forever. So yeah, that brings us to option C, which I quite like. So this is a set of bookshelves from Article, and they do kind of have like a mid-century modern vibe. It has legs that go down on the floor, but you also do secure it to the wall as well. It would even have room for a little record player on the other side. This is an option if we're just not finding the perfect vintage piece and we really just can't wait any longer. We want our room to look done, you know, and we could have this in like 2 weeks. So it is tempting, and I do think they look really nice. Okay, I'm back with more updates. I showed this to Jeff, and he was not crazy about the black metallic sides on this unit. It was kind of giving that industrial vibe we were avoiding with things like on the coffee table. There is this one from World Market that I like. It's quite a bit wider, but I kind of like that it looks like an intentional installed wall unit, and it really makes a statement. It could be nice, but there are others out there too, so fear not for option C. But yeah, those are kind of the 3 options that we're playing around with right now. I guess the 4th option D, could be getting, you know, a vintage console. Credenza, that's what they call it, and putting the TV on that and having artwork and stuff. That would be really pretty, but between the console, my cabinet, and having that credenza, it's just like everything waits tight, and I really do want to play with like having shelves up. And I think this is the wall for it. So that's why I'm not really including it as an option. So those are my thoughts for the living room so far. I feel like it's coming along great. I really love just the room, how it is. It's so peaceful in there, and I don't know, it just makes me happy. And it's nice because the rest of the apartment is in a bit of disarray as we are unpacking and now introducing the cats. We have this gate up in the middle of the apartment, and we've been maneuvering around it. It just adds a little level of chaos to everyday life, and sometimes I feel a little bit like, when will this ever be done? When will we have our apartment, you know, just like the way we have dreamed of. And whenever I feel like that, I just look at the living room and take a deep breath and be like, oh, at least this looks great. And we're only going to make it even better. And I did want to just say thank you so much for all the love on my last video. And I was just so happy that everyone loved the space. And I don't know, I think part of me was a little nervous because I know how beloved my previous apartment was, the loft, and just how special and unique of a space it really is. It's such a stunner of an apartment. But that being said, I do feel like this place is a little bit more me, just because there's more I can do with it. It's a little bit more malleable, like just how it's separated in different rooms, and I can explore different design elements. And I love to paint. I love a painted room, and I couldn't really do that before because there was beautiful brick walls and like high ceilings. Like there was no point in painting. So I just feel like I get to explore a bit more of my design style in this place. But yeah, if you've stuck around this far, thank you for watching. Please leave any advice or opinions or, you know, thoughts in the comments. What's nice about our little community here is I think there's a lot of style-minded people who watch a lot of interior design channels, and I'm curious if you have any like ideas that I haven't even thought of yet. But seriously, let me know if you like option A, B, or C best. We need to make up our minds. It's driving me crazy. Okay. When does it start popping?
Soon.
All right, what do you want to watch? I see there's like a scary movie on Netflix. Are you in the mood for a scary movie?
Yeah. Though, kind of want a scary old movie, maybe?
Scary old movie.
Like a fun one from the 90s that I know you haven't seen before.
Oh, okay. Tell me.
Okay.
What do you think, Nabby? What are you in the mood for?